Hello buddy, welcome back to another episode of Just Where I'm playing Dark Souls 3, the weapon playthroughs. Now, last episode we finished off with a normal, or like just a new game. And today we're gonna go and start off in our new game plus. But before we begin that, off camera, I did not level up once, I think. I didn't level up any time, but I spent all of my souls in doing this. So all of my weapons are either plus 10 or plus 9. Or plus 4 right here. So they're either maximum level or almost maximum level. So yeah, I'm gonna be using some different weapons in this episode. Let's see. I don't really care much for, like, the things that aren't plus 10, I don't think I'm gonna be using in New Game Plus. And this freaking weapon, I swear to God, this goddamn weapon over here is so ridiculously annoying to get. It took me a couple of hours to get this weapon to drop, even when I had the Covetous Gold Serpent Ring plus 3. Also, if you're wondering, I went into the Ringed City DLC and I basically got every single item pickup that I could in that place to be able to get as many Titanite scales that I needed. I also did the same for Archdragon Peak. So that's also the reason why I might have some other armor sets, like I have the Iron Dragon Slayer stuff, I have the normal Dragon Slayer, Ring Knight armors from defeating Ring Knights and all that jazz. I also, of course, got some souls that way. Got a lot of other stuff. Actually, right, I was gonna take a look at Shira's Crown. Ugh, don't like it. Don't like it as much. I don't like it as much as this one. There you go. So I think I should have everything that I care about. So it is time to go into a new game plus. Begin Journey 2 with all of my new weapons. And I will be testing out and just using. This is something that I can't do for every single playthrough, because usually I don't need to go into New Game Plus. So yeah. Right, so now that we are here, I don't know how much the enemy stats change in New Game Plus. That is one thing that I am not sure about. Like, I don't know all of the specifics about going into New Game Plus. The one thing that I do know is that there's a couple of items that have been changed. Like, all the soul pickups will be basically leveled up to, I suppose, like just one level higher. Every single thing is just gonna give more souls than the... I'm sorry, let's say it like... Let's try to explain it differently. The weakest soul in this one is going to be better, I think, or equal to the best soul in the normal game. With the emphasis on I think. And aside from that, there are a couple of items. Like, there are a couple of new items also. Like, there's a lot of plus 1. It's especially rings, I think. I don't think that there's anything else except rings. This is a new session, by the way, so apologize. I'm gonna apologize for my potential bad English or just wonkiness of the first couple of minutes. And aside from that, well, yeah, everything is just... I think every single enemy is a little bit more difficult. And aside from that, like, nothing has changed in New Game Plus. That's what I don't like about the New Game Plus from Dark Souls 1. I'm sorry, Dark Souls 3, sorry. And also in Dark Souls 1 even, I think. There's not much to be seen in New Game Plus. It just makes everything a little bit harder every single time that you go into New Game Plus. And you can get the plus 1 and the plus 2 rings. But that's it. Aside from that, there's nothing else. That is this thing that I find... That makes it so that I don't like to go into New Game Plus with this particular game. I'm not sure how far I'm gonna be able to go into New Game Plus in this first episode. Oh my god. Oh, look at the damage! Also bleeding. Yeah, this weapon is pretty dang good that I have on that I'm using right now. It's really annoying to get. Gotta say, definitely one of, if not my least favorite weapon to get in the game up until this point. But, oh well. It's fine. I managed to get it in the end. It is fully upgraded with a refined gem. So everything's bloody fine. The Black Knight sword is still the best thing, by the way. The Black Knight sword is still the best weapon to get. I'm sorry, the best Greatsword when it comes to damage. In any case, doesn't have any other... Well, it does have the special Perseverance shenanigans, but aside from that, it doesn't really have anything else going for it. Of course, by going out of my way in the Ringed City and looking up a couple of Titanite slabs that I missed, I managed to be able to upgrade some of my weapons to +10. I think I could have gotten even more Titanite slabs if I really went out of my way. But I don't feel like that's worth it, really. Yeah, no, I really don't think that that's going to be worth it. The other thing I was thinking about doing is maybe making it so that I just speed up most of this. Or whatever, I don't know. I'm going to be running through this, like I said before, as fast as I can. I'm going to be ignoring all the bosses that I don't need to beat. So I have absolutely no idea how this is going to go. This is the first time that I've gone into New Game Plus on the weapon playthroughs. Not in general, by the way. Because to be able to get the achievement for all of the rings, you need to go into New Game Plus 2 and defeat the Nameless King. Because there's one +2 ring over there. Like, I think, like, in the place where you can get the Titanite slab. After you've defeated the Nameless King. I think I'm gonna go and run up there. I was with all of the armor sets that I found. I was looking for, like, a new, maybe changing my fashion or whatever. But it really isn't. It isn't worth it. Or, like, this fashion sold is good enough. I'm happy enough with this. I'm going it up. I do still feel very powerful, but I feel like I think that's almost always the case in New Game Plus. That you still feel very powerful in the early game. But as you can see, a parry is not gonna kill this guy. So there is definitely a difference. The difference isn't that big, but it's definitely there. Now you might be thinking like, hey, why are you like even getting these bonfires at this point? I want to be safe though, because it would really suck if I died and then got sent all the way backwards again. I'd rather have these little save spots than have to redo some stuff. I chopped off his freaking toe. Damn it. Running attack doesn't one-shot. That's kind of unfortunate. I've also managed to get the Church Guardian shift in the Ringed City DLC. So I now have a way that I can distract and or like get the attention of enemies infinitely. Just about. As long as I have FP, I can throw these Church Guardian shivs. Okay. Can I jump down here without killing myself? I think I can. By going over here. I'm going to do a plunging attack. Stab you in the arsenal. And kill him. I think the amount of souls you get is also increased a little bit. But I'm not 100% sure about that one. God damn. Also, I didn't get the shortcut. Eh. Is the thing... Okay, I just wanted to see what the weapon skill was of this weapon. Once we go into the Neonat settlement, I'm gonna go and switch weapons at that point. There's one thing that I do very much like about the Flamberge, and that is the way it looks. I really like the way the Flamberge looks. It's definitely, like, design-wise, definitely one of my favorite, like, normal swords. From this game, I suppose. Well, actually, when it comes to the Greatswords, it's definitely my favorite looking. From the normal ones, by the way, not like the Onyx Blade or whatever, like from the normal ones that you can infuse and upgrade to level 10 and all that jazz. Was this sword in Dark Souls 1? I know it was in Dark Souls 2 as a Royal Soldier sword, but I'm not sure about Dark Souls 1. I'm sorry, it was a Royal Soldier sword in Dark Souls 2, and I'm not sure if it exists in Dark Souls 1. There we go. I'm very good at making sentences today again. Well, for the moment. It'll come back to me once I have to deal with some crazy shit. That was kind of a weird way to get hit. Alright. I will say New Game Plus, like the most difficult thing that they change is definitely the bosses though. Because the bosses have a lot more HP. But at the same time you also level up. So... the biggest difference is going to be the amount of damage they do. Like that's one thing that I don't think you can change very much. And that is like dealing with the amount of damage that certain bosses are going to do at a certain point. Unless if you put all your points into HP, which I'm not going to do. I'm going to put all of my points in... or at least a lot of my points I'm going to put in either endurance or my damage stats. Those ones are a little bit more important to me. How much HP do I have right now? What's my actual level of HP? 25, yeah. It could be more, of course. But I feel like at a certain point the HP number just gets stagnated. Let's go and kill these dogs. Or at least some of them. And off he goes. Perfect. Perfect distractions. One of the lovely things about the Undead Settlement is the fact that I don't have to give a single fuck about just about anything in this place. This place is surprisingly optional, actually. For being the second game, the second game in the area. Wow, no, second area in the game. There really isn't much that you're supposed to do. There's no boss that you need to fight. You just have to get past the Outrider Knight, and that's it. Yeah, one of them died and the other one didn't. That's weird. So this guy over here, this is the guy that I farmed for the Flamberge. I basically appeared at the bonfire, like, I don't remember the name of the bonfire, but it's gonna be a bonfire I'm gonna go to anyway over here. It is over this way. Went to this bonfire. I went upwards, took care of the firebomb throwers, killed the enemy, jumped back down here, and continued. And just, that's how I did it. Just constantly doing that. I do find it a little bit annoying that I'm gonna have to go to, what am I doing? I don't need to... Oh boy. Yeah, don't really need to go to the thing. Kill the dog. Or at least throw him down a pit. 1 pot. And 2 pot. And then we run. Then we just keep running from these boys. Because they be very scary. Did you see that? The fact that the game just perfectly aligned these two bastards to be able to hit me. Come on, try to attack me. There we go. See ya. It always works. I'm actually very unsure if you get more souls from the enemies in New Game Plus. But I don't feel like you do. From the bosses, maybe, I'm not sure. Huh. So it's a little bit interesting to me, because I don't know that much about New Game Plus, because I don't really pay attention to that kind of stuff in New Game Plus. Or when I'm not doing things. Sure. Let's go with that. Do want to kill these guys out. Because otherwise I'm going to have like half of a brigade of these assholes. I know one squad that I can run past and get the bonfire knowledge as, but I'm not sure about the rest. Also, I was supposed to switch weapons. I will do that in a moment. Once I take care of this bugger. There we go. Let's go and run around with the Drake Blood. Greatsword, which does magic and lightning damage. Aside from its normal physical damage. The thing that I would say that is a little bit annoying about this Greatsword is the range, though. I think I'm first going to go over to the Cathedral of the Deep. And then I'll come back for the for Faring Keep. Let's see if I can do a plunging attack on this guy. Ow. As you can quite clearly see, everything is doing quite a lot of damage to me. And the further I go, the more damage everything is gonna start doing. I'm not sure about... Well, I'm not 100% sure about how good this is gonna go or not. Because I don't usually play New Game Plus, but I guess we'll see. The thing I will do, however, is grab this bonfire over here. It's gonna make it easier when I want to go over to Faring Keep. And it's also gonna make my time a lot easier when I die to the Crystal Sage, because the Crystal Sage is still a fucking bitch. Nah, fuck you, you're not worth it. There we go. I've also noticed that I'm using like a lot of weapons that do magic damage. Is the game gonna crash? Nope. I'm gonna get invaded though. Okay, now since I'm gonna be dealing with the Crystal Sage, I'm gonna be equipping my Black Knight sword again, because of the fact that like the weapon that I was using was gonna use was gonna do magic damage. So yeah, I knew it. Knew it I got invaded. Otherwise I wouldn't lag as much. Oh, mom, sir. Ow. Come on. Do it. Go in 2 hands and see how much damage we can do. It's not as much as I hoped that I would be able to do, but oh well. Damn it. Okay. Well, it's fine though, the amount of damage that I did, but would be nice if I did more. Okay. Let's first go and see about dealing with the clones. Because they are the real annoying bastards. Oh my good lord. Heal up, heal up, heal up, heal up. Go and heal up again. Alright. How about you use that beautiful rapier? There we go. You know what, I think I'll, well, I have a lot of souls right now. I'm gonna go and level up. Cause I can. And I will. Right, let's go and switch back to my other shield. What? The Lord? Right, let's see how much more. Yeah, I do get a sizable amount of extra HP from that. Also get a sizable more amount. Also get a pretty decent amount of damage from that. But I think I'll level up my HP a little bit more. Just a little more. Let's go use the Soul of a Proud Paladin. Oh, it's only 500 souls. Okay. Boreal Vorge, sure. Only 2,000? Really? I'm not gonna get there with using these. How much do I need? Yeah, no, wow, Jesus. Okay, guess I was wrong. Let's just continue. I'm gonna make my way over to... Well, this is a video of 20 minutes right now, though. You know what? I think I'll end it off over here then. And next episode we're going to go and deal with the rest. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Just Said while I was playing Dark Souls 3, the Weapon Playthroughs. And next episode we're going to go and deal with, well, probably the Diggers of the Deep, probably the Abyss Watchers. I have no idea how far I'm going to get. Goodbye.